Hello and welcome by this tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install XBMC and the IceFilms add-on within there. And I'm not only going to show you that, I'm also going to show you how to quickly boot XBMC into IceFilms. It's really great, and I like to show you how to do everything really fast. So it's going to be a tutorial of about 15 minutes. Don't be scared of the time that you see in the video on how long it will take, because I will explain everything pretty clear, and hopefully once you're done watching you know a lot more about XBMC and IceFilms at the same time, and you can directly watch great films and great series. So let's get started. If you're on xbmc.org, I will provide all links in the description. Go to download. Once you're on the download page, click on your platform that you want to download XBMC for. In my case, I'm going to download it for Windows. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to do that again. Just go ahead and click on Windows, and it will pop up an installer. Just install, hit next, install, and be done with that. Now, once it's installing, you also can go to code.google.com/p/anarchintosh-projects. That's necessary for the IceFilms plugin within XBMC. So once you're here, again, the link is in the description. Go to downloads, and we see here repository.google.com, something like that, and then the extreme long link with projects 1.0.1. Just download that one, just click on it, and again click on it, and it will download it automatically. I've already have it on my computer. Now please store it on a place you can remember, because you're going to need that later. In this case of this tutorial, I have it on in my documents. Excuse me for my bad English. I've done this tutorial 1,000 times now. I really want to finish it. Okay, once you have XBMC installed, you can go ahead and start it up. And the first time you will boot it, you will see something like this. Now that's perfect, but I want to have a different skin. My skin is not particularly pretty, but I'm gonna go for fast. I want to be fast in IceFilms. You know, I just want to have one click and be in IceFilms. So they have a wonderful skin for that. So let's go ahead and go to the system right here, and then go to settings. I'm going to use my my keyboard morely for navigating through XBMC, which is pretty nice. So let's go to add-ons right here, and let's hit get add-ons. Now hit xbmc.org add-ons, and let's go to skin, because we want a different skin. The skin that I'm going to use is Zebo. Just hit install, and it will start downloading, and this will take a while, so I'll pause the video and be back if it's done. So if it's done, you see this message box. Would you like to switch to this skin? Yes, obviously, we've just downloaded it. And we see this gray theme, which is awesome. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and install the IceFilms plugin. Just hit backspace a couple of times, and you'll get back at this screen. Now, we just downloaded the zip file, and like I said, I stored it in my documents. Just for me, I'm going to user, my name, and hit documents right here, and it's totally down here. So I'm just going to select that zip file, and as you can see, Anarchintosh add-ons add-on enabled. Let's get to get add-ons, and then you see Anarchintosh add-ons. Just click it and hit video add-ons, and you'll see IceFilms. Hit install. This will also take a while, and once it's done, you'll see this IceFilms add-on enabled. And if we've done that, if it's enabled, we hit C. That's the same as right mouse click, and we hit configure. I want to set up a couple of things here. I want to be fast within IceFilms. I don't want IceFilms to load any posters. You can do that as well, but I don't want that. So I'm going to turn off metadata, because that is what does that. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go back to configure, because I want to explain a couple of things more. In this settings menu, if you have any accounts for Real Debrid, Movreel or ShareBees, you can fill that information in right there, and you can benefit from pro accounts, basically. So yeah, you can do that right there. If you want to download a video or a TV show, you can do that right here. You can set that up right here, and you also have another couple of additional settings that you might want to look into, but isn't really important for now. But just make sure, if you want to have it fast, make sure that metadata is deselected, so that's not active. Once this is done, we're going to go back to the main screen. Just hit escape a couple of times, and the way Zibo works is with the arrow keys. So if you hit the left arrow key, a menu on the left side will appear, and you can go to settings right here. Now I want to change the home screen. I want to be able to have one click and then be in IceFilms. Now as you can see, that random items bar that's right here in front of me, that can be a custom item bar as well, and we can put IceFilms in there, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Let's go to settings, appearance, and then you have skin right here. Let's go to settings right here, and right now you have home lists. Just make sure that set row 1 is set to custom items. Then on the left side, go to custom items and select custom item 1. If you select that, select the path and select IceFilms. Now everything is filled in, which is awesome. Hit OK, and if you hit escape a couple of times right now, you'll see that the IceFilms .info plugin add-on is right there. So that's pretty awesome. We're almost good to go to watch some shows, but I also want to show you how to install some cool add-ons for subtitles. If you're like me and love to have some subtitles to support you in understanding the language, I mostly have English subtitles on, but never mind if you don't, but I also like to have that option. So how do you do that? Well, really easy. Go to the settings menu again. Let's go to add-ons and get add-ons, XBMC.org add-ons, and under the skin you see here subtitles. We're going to install that as well. So that will be downloaded in just a second. And once that's done, you see XBMC subtitles add-on enabled. Here we can do the same. We can hit C and we can hit configure. The primary language here is English, which is good because I love to have English subtitles. But I am Dutch from nature, so I want to have the ability to have Dutch subtitles as well for TV shows or for films, so I can set that up right there. Now we have the Surfaces tab on the left side, and this is a pretty important thing. Now if you're like me and you're Dutch or just English, doesn't really matter, and you watch a lot of TV shows, you can check beerdopje.com. This website is awesome for indexing English and Dutch subtitles for TV shows. It is extremely fast for English subtitles. If the episode is out, most likely that beerdopje.com has those subtitles in English already, and maybe a couple of days later in Dutch as well. So I really like that website. I really recommend you to check it up and just have it in your XBMC checked. Now also what I like, this is for Dutch subtitles only, ondertitel.com. It's a known website, and I unchecked the putnapsy.net basically website. If you have it checked, you need to give your username and password for subtitles to download correctly. And you have some advanced options, and right here you can set what kind of service you want for movies and what kind of service you want default for TV shows. Now like I said, beerdopje.com is really good for TV shows, so I'm going to set that to beerdopje. Once that's done, we are basically done in this settings box, so we're going to hit OK, and we're almost good to go. The only thing that I recommend to do is to restart XBMC. So I'm just going to do that right now. I'm going to hit quit, and once it's gone, I'm going to go ahead and start it again. Okay, once that's done, we can go into IceFilms. Now, how to navigate within IceFilms. If you want to watch movies, you can just use search, and for example, you can search for Iron Man 3 or 2, whatever. I'm going to search for Iron Man 3, and it's going to search, and here we go. Iron Man 3 2013 links, and we can just hold on a moment, hit HD 720p, bam, we're in. So we have this entire great list right now of links that you can click and then watch the movie. Now, if you have TV shows, it might be a little bit more difficult to search because there are all kinds of different episodes, and it's really a great thing to have that organized. So the way I search for TV shows is the following. For example, I want an episode of Breaking Bad. I just go to A to Z directories. I hit B for Breaking Bad, and I just go to BR for Breaking Bad, and it's almost here, and it's right there. What we can do here, if I watch this show on a weekly basis, for example, I can just hit C for. You can also right click on the item, and then hit Add to Ice Favorites. I'm going to show you that later what that does. As you can see, Breaking Bad 2008 is added to your favorites. We can hit enter now, and what we can do is we can go, for example, to season 5 and to the Hazard Pay episode 3 of season 5. We can just go there, and HD 720p obviously, and we see that we have one source here of 180 upload. We can hit enter, and it will resolve the link, and I can go ahead and fill in a CAPTCHA here, Dragonfly, and if we hit enter, it will go ahead and start and load the
previously on AMC's Breaking Bad.
And as you can see, it starts.
First order of business is to find a new place to cook.
I want to have subtitles for this, so I hit subtitles. Just hit enter, that menu will appear, or just move your mouse around and that menu will appear. Click subtitles and this menu will pop out, and you can see here that you have 2 sync options for Dutch and for English subtitles. Now I'm going to download for English subtitles for you guys, so just hit enter, and bam,
no thanks.
you have subtitles for that episode, Breaking Bad. Pretty awesome. So okay, well, I guess that was it on one thing that I still have to show you. If you go a couple of menus back, I just hit backspace to go up a menu, like I said before, and we just hit add to Ice Favorites. Now, what that is basically, if you're in the main menu, you go to IceFilms, you come at this window, right? If you go here to favorites right now and TV shows, you can see that Breaking Bad is just added. That way you can really quickly look shows up, add them to your favorites, and then never have to do that procedure of going to A to C again. Just go to your favorites and bam, there it is. I can just go in here and I can just pick an episode again. So guys, this was the tutorial, and I hope you learned something from it, and thank you for watching, and please leave comments. Okay guys, see you later.